Oh, y'all in here. Oh, my goodness. How y'all doing? Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Trying to get right. How y'all doing? Can y'all see me? Give everybody a chance to get in here. Good morning, Pammy Pool. Good morning, Auntie Monica. Good morning, Lasanda. Good morning, Demetria. I got you. I got your DM, so I'll be calling you. Good morning. How everyone is doing? Yeah, look. Y'all got your drink. You got your coffee. Give everybody a chance. How everybody doing? Miss Demetria, how you feeling this morning, love? Hope you feeling okay. Miss Lasanda, how you doing? Auntie Monica, Pammy Pooh, how you all doing this morning? How everybody's doing? Give everybody a chance to get in here. A few more minutes. I know some of you are at work. Some of you probably on your way to work. I'm sitting on my couch all comfortable. So, this story I'm gonna talk about is actually, I think it happened in 2021. So I'm thinking it's just really hitting the internet, but it's a very disturbing story. So I don't know if you all, some of you may have seen it. Some of you, okay. Some of you may have heard about it. Some of you may have not. But I'm just gonna give y'all a little back story about it. Well, apparently, this aunt, her and another girl, her friend, were in a car. The aunt was speeding. She got pulled by the police, but during her being pulled by the police smelled a smell coming from the vehicle, which kind of put a alert on the vehicle. And she was basically driving without no license. So apparently, if you're driving without license, you're not going to be able to drive the vehicle. And the police told her to like take some items or whatever. He's going to assess the car, but he smelled the smell coming from the vehicle. And it kind of allude to some disturbing findings. I'm gonna say that because I don't want to get it all into it. This video is kind of like a long video. It's like 59 minutes, so I'm not gonna show anything. That I'm gonna let you all to your own discretion to show you, but you will hear it because I know YouTube supposed to be making some changes, so I'm not for sure like when they're supposed to be making the changes or whatever. And I understand it's fair use, but some changes supposed to be happening, so I don't know when. But I'm not gonna. It's basically like a police pulling a vehicle, and I will make sure you all hear the sound. So I'm gonna give everybody a few more minutes to get in here. I thought you was gone, Mom. Me? Yep. I had left. I went and moved the car this morning. So I can go get the stuff I need to take to work. Oh, okay. Thank you all for y'all support. If you all would like to support this channel, you can support me. Hello, you are so pretty. Thank you, Mazini. Thank you. Like I said, my goal is 5. If you all like to support my channel, you can do so. If you would like to do membership, you can do that as well. super chat. If you don't have that, you can support me and my Cash App as well. Lovely G1G1. I normally can get on here and I need to put in my, let me see if some of my mods gonna come in here. So we're gonna get into it, everybody. I'm just trying to give everybody an opportunity to get in, cause you know how everybody come in a little late. What's going on? What you talking about? It's like they'll be trying to. Let me see what my disclaimer. I think I could put that in myself. Try to see if I can get that. Fair use. Copy. Hold on, y'all. Give me a minute. I'm trying to do the fair use. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you for your support. Mazinji. I don't want to mess your name up. I'm trying to see if I could do this copyright. So like I said, I'm not for sure if you all. I'm trying to do my disclaimer right quick. Matter of fact, I'll just read it, and someone will probably come in the thing that makes more sense. Give me a minute. Let me read it. I will read it. Class has started. Please report to the office. Okay, I'm going to read the disclaimer. Under Section 107 of Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, and personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. There are some things that stood out to me, and I'll bring it up in the chat, but I'm going to get into it. So we waited long enough, so I'm going to show the video. Well, you'll hear it, so you all will hear it. And the one I'm showing, it would be the actual traffic stop. So let's get into it. Let me get back to it. They have a lot of videos out there, so I'm giving credit to Explore With Us. So I'm gonna use that one, I think. I was trying to find the actual news one.
That don't smell like dirty clothes.
What do you mean? I'm about to show you. I've been sitting in there for months and months and months and months and months.
You got to open that up all the way. What is that?
No, this ain't the one I
What
want.
is that? No.
Hold on.
What the?
Everybody, it's your boy Mac
No, I
back
don't
at
want
it
that
with
one
another
either.
reaction video.
That don't smell like dirty clothes.
What do you mean? I'm about to show you. I've been sitting in there for months and months and months and months and months.
You got to open that up all the way. What is that?
Huh?
What is that? No. Pull it out.
Can y'all hear it?
What the? Get the
What begins as a routine traffic stop takes a horrifying turn when officers detect a strange, putrid smell coming from the vehicle. The search that follows uncovers a secret so disturbing it defies belief, leaving multiple officers visibly shaken, physically ill, and utterly enraged by one of the most vile discoveries ever made.
I need you to calm down. I need you to calm down. I need you to focus. Listen, calm down.
We need to verify.
We don't know what this is.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The The following is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. In Essex, Maryland, just after 11 p.m. on July 28, 2021, an officer with the Baltimore County Police Department approaches a vehicle for a traffic stop.
How you doing? All right, you got your license and registration on you? Well, you know why I pulled you over? You know what the speed limit is?
No.
Okay. Speed limit is 35.
Oh.
And you was doing well over it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I swear I only got up for 40.
The driver, 33-year-old Nicole Michelle Johnson, hands over a state ID. Sitting beside her in the front seat is a friend who she calls BB. The officer heads back to his cruiser to run her registration, but the information doesn't quite check out.
Playback vehicle requested not found. Or file.
Simple. So you don't have a driver license?
No.
Okay. And also, this vehicle is not even registered. Those tags in there are fake tags. This car has to be towed.
Can I get my stuff out of it?
Yeah, you get everything out of it, but how long did you have this car?
Like almost 30 days.
As the officer returns to his cruiser to issue citations, Nicole and BB exit the vehicle. Nicole walks to the rear and opens the trunk, revealing several large bags tightly packed inside.
Ms. Johnson, you come over here. So you got pulled over for the same stuff already?
But that's why I went, and I really, really thought I got good tags.
You gotta be careful with that
I know.
stuff off the internet and all that kind of stuff like that. That stuff don't even be legit.
Like you literally see, like we literally, well not her, but me and my kids literally living in the car. Like.
Ms. Johnson, I just need you to sign this. This is basically telling you that you have to go to Kelso Drive Courthouse within 5 days to request a court date. If you don't request a court date within 5 days, they can issue a warrant for your arrest. This is not admitting to guilt.
Be here in 5 days. I swear to God. Please. Like, I can't go through anymore. Like, just.
Okay, I'm kind of try to speed it up a little, but this is the initial traffic stop where she's being stopped, and this is where the officer is telling her that she needs to go to court. But I want y'all to pay attention to something. There's another young lady with her. This young lady don't even have a clue. She's in the car with her. She know the smell in the car. She got this young lady with her, and then you could hear her saying in the video, they was trying to clean it up and the smell. She got this person with her. I tell my daughter that all the time. You got to be careful when you getting in vehicles with people. You got to be careful when you catching a ride with somebody, because you don't know their dark side. And we've been talking about this lately, how people, this is an old video. I think this happened in 2021, as y'all heard it when it came on earlier. So this is a story that's just getting out. But this young lady that's in this vehicle with her, you can hear her saying that the girl kind of like, yeah, I'm just saying she was trying to say that the girl slow or whatever, but the girl was clueless. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't think she was African American, but just by her accent, I could tell that the girl wasn't like a black girl. So she was like a native girl. So I'm gonna let it play some more. But listen to what she gonna tell the police about the girl. So let y'all get into it.
Just take me home, please. I can't
take you. It's in the
So the girl want to go home.
There you go. This is not admitting to guilt or just anything like that. Just basically saying,
I'm telling you, it's cool. I won't be here tomorrow. Tonight is my last night. What am I going to do? Like, I swear to
no, I still got to do my job and try to explain to you.
I know, but I'm just saying.
So what I'm explaining?
I'm not even talking about in Baltimore. Watch, tomorrow, y'all are going to see me on the news. Y'all are going to see me make my big day bird. I swear to God.
The officer has no idea her bizarre comment will soon become a shocking reality. With the tow truck on its way, Nicole sits on the sidewalk and calls a friend for a ride.
You want to grab a couple of your things?
Yes, please.
Go ahead. You ever go ahead and do what you gotta do? I'm gonna do an inventory search of your car once you finish taking out what you want to take out.
What's an inventory?
So an inventory search is when I go through your car, for instance, say like you had $15,000 in the trunk of this car right now, and you're taking it to it and it's gone.
Yo, I'm in the middle of nowhere. And when they take my car, I gotta take all my stuff out because I don't have anything. So if I lose this is all I got. Y'all keep asking me to move on. Y'all keep telling me one more day. Y'all keep saying everything gonna get better. Y'all keep saying this, it can't get no worse, it can't get. And y'all keep saying, find the light, find the light, find the light. Where's the light? Yo, like,
In the
where is
beginning,
the
y'all, I
light?
thought these were her
Like, where
children.
is the
When
light,
I
yo?
first seen this, I
Like,
thought these
where?
were
Like,
her children.
where?
But
If you
apparently,
like
these not her
inspirational
kids.
conversations, here we go, man. Here we go, because I can't take no more. Like, I really can't take no more.
When backup arrives at the scene, the officer taps his colleague on the arm and quietly shares that something is very wrong.
Come in for a second.
Yeah, hold up a minute.
Eric, do me a favor. Walk over to the car and just see what you smell. Not drugs or anything, but see what you smell anything of it.
So the one officer learned the other officer that he smelled something in the
This
vehicle.
is where I live at.
What you hitting? No, seriously. I just need to find. I need to know.
I told you we're on the street.
What is this right here?
Huh?
What is this?
A bunch of dirty clothes. A bunch of dirty.
That don't smell like dirty clothes.
Huh?
That don't smell like dirty clothes.
What do you mean? I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you right now. There's a bunch of dirty blankets. Well, this been sitting there for months and months and months and months and months.
You have to, ma'am, I'm honest, you have to open that up all the way.
This discovery sent these cops into a frenzy, y'all. They almost lost it.
Because it's bugs and stuff over it and everything.
I know, but I don't know what it is, though.
The stench is unmistakable, but finding the source of the smell is easier said than done, as whatever is inside is buried beneath endless layers of plastic trash bags.
Literally ripping through all the bags so we can see all the dirty stuff. I don't think that a guilty person would be doing it like this one.
She freaking out because she know what she done done.
I just need.
She know what's going on.
It's drawing my attention to it, so I need to see it.
I know.
Just feel it.
That's why I'm trying to show you.
No.
I'm with you.
What happened?
I'm just telling them, giving them some advice.
Thank you all for your support. Thank you all for supporting me.
I'm telling you, you're just gonna find a bunch of dirty blankets.
Yeah, but I need this. I need to know what that smell is.
I am. I'm about to show you.
Nicole turns to the officer for help, and he carefully begins cutting through the thick layers with a knife.
You gotta get all the way through to the dirty pissy clothes.
Why you got all these blankets?
Huh?
Why you got all these blankets?
Because we stay in hotels, from the hotel to the car. Like, I can even get the hotel.
No. You can finish it. I was just curious.
Oh, yeah, I can even get to the hotel receipt for you.
Okay.
They want
You ain't got to go through that. I was just curious.
keep finding blankets.
I ain't found one blanket. Keep finding.
Oh, you gonna keep finding them?
Why?
You see them right there as soon as you open the seat?
Why?
Huh?
Keep finding. Why?
Oh, yeah, because as soon as you open it, you gonna find them.
Let's stay out in front of this car and make sure she don't go nowhere.
After cutting through
She throwing
multiple layers of
subliminals
trash
that
bags,
you gonna
officers
find them.
finally
Y'all hear
uncover a
how she
black
talking?
suitcase.
Just open the suitcase and we can be good after that.
More blankets still. You cut it from here.
Can you cut it one more time?
And this is what smells like.
What is that?
Huh?
What is that?
Dirty.
No. Pull it out. Pull.
Dirty things from my husband.
Pull the whole bag out.
I am. My husband be saying the dirty.
This the first discovery.
I am. See?
Take it out.
Take the bag out.
Take that bag out of there.
I am.
Okay. Pull that bag out. There you go. Open that bag up.
More pissy clothes. More pissy clothes. Pissy clothes. All pissy clothes.
Open it up, ma'am.
I did.
Unroll the whole thing.
What? Open that up. Open that up. What the? Get the in. Put your hands up. Don't you? Turn over right now. Don't you move. Don't you move. Put your hands.
Hold on. I'm trying not to put it directly in the camera because they supposed to be making changes to YouTube, so I don't want my page not being monetized. That's why I say
What I do?
they supposed to be making changes to YouTube about changes to YouTube, so that's why I'm not directly putting the video into the Yes, it is, Yetta. That's why I'm not directly putting the video directly into the camera because they're going to be making changes to YouTube soon. So I want to get in the habit of not really directly putting it in, even though it say fair use. So certain things that you do, they said that you won't be monetized for it. So that's why I'm like, at your own leisure time, you all can just go watch it yourself at your own leisure time. So that's why if you don't see it, that's why I'm trying to get y'all to hear it. So I'm not trying to put it, because like I said, I'm new to all of this, and I don't want to be, my little videos not being demonetized. I'm just trying to get in the habit of, doing things the right way. So that's why it's not directly in the camera. So at this point, you see the girl, she started running after the first discovery of the cop finding, I think the first body they found was the little girl. So she took off and ran. So like I said, these children are not her kids. Later on in the video, you can hear it. The kids don't belong to her. So apparently, her sister was having issues. She left the kids there with her. But at some point, you could tell that this girl probably got overwhelmed. And sometimes as a caregiver, you can get overwhelmed. I take care of 6 kids that's not mine. And when you don't have the help, and I'm sure the mother probably just wasn't coming around. She probably stopped doing certain things. And allegedly, it seems like this young lady didn't have children of her own, I'm assuming, but she was trying to help out. You get what I'm saying? But probably at some point in her life, she probably was struggling because, as you can see, she was living in a motel. So we don't know the full, but it still don't give her the right to do what she did to both of these kids. They didn't deserve that. They was already going through life, but these kids, but you could tell her mental health. And I seen another video, allegedly, I'm not sure, but from another video I've seen, they said that she drove around for like almost a whole year with these kids in suitcases wrapped up in blankets and things like that. And also, and when they found the kids, it was maggots. So if maggots in the car, you could tell she was driving around with these kids, so their bodies probably had already started decomposing. So these 2 kids, siblings, didn't deserve that. Them babies didn't deserve that. But you could tell that this aunt had don't flip the script. So she knew at some point that something was gonna happen. But as you can hear her, she's really talking after certain things that she said. But the other young lady, she don't even, and what I didn't like too, further in this video, I didn't like the way that the girl, she wasn't really like nonverbal like, but you could tell that because of her dialect, it's like, to me, the cops wasn't even trying to hear nothing that she had to say. So they basically was like giving her a hard time. It's like, I think with the cops being as fathers, uncles, um, all the cops, they lost it. And I'm sure they was young to the force. You could tell they was young. You could tell they really wasn't, when you doing a traffic stop, you thinking you just doing a traffic stop. And maybe this threw them off real bad. When all these cops pull up and they discovered 2 small kids unalive, this lady driving around with these babies, bodies decomposing. I couldn't imagine, because at the end of the day, yes, they're cops, but at the end of the day, they're still humans. They're still people. So they emotions kicked in. So you can hear throughout the video where the other cops telling the other partners, hey, you got to get it together. You okay? I know it's gruesome. And I mean, they were like freaking out. So at your own leisure time, when you get time, Go look at the story if you're able to look at it. But like I said, I'm not directly putting the video in the camera. So because of certain situations with YouTube.
Your hand now.
411 direct Eastern Boulevard and Wagner's Lane.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Get up. On your feet. Roll over. Sit on your butt.
Thank you,
Stand
Joseph.
up.
Thank you, Terry.
No need that. We got 2 in custody right now, but we need a single.
Please don't. No, please. I swear to God, if you move, so help me. Please not arrest her. Please don't arrest her. She don't have anything to do with nothing. She really don't have anything to do with nothing. I will give y'all every name to everybody. I don't want to hear it. Please don't arrest her.
And she's trying to
Both
tell
women
them
in
that the
custody,
girl don't have
the
nothing to
officers
do with
struggle
it.
to process the horror they've just witnessed.
No, stay. Hey, no. Calm down. Calm down. Relax. Back up. Have her sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Relax. Excuse me. You relax. BB, just relax, BB. Keep your mouth closed. I didn't give you permission to talk. Sit down and be quiet. You okay? You okay? No. Listen, I need you to calm down. I need you to calm down. I need you to focus. Listen, calm down. I need you to focus. Focus in, focus on her. Hey, get over there with her. Put your mask on. Put your mask on. Put your mask on. Mask up. Gloves, everything. Everybody should have gloves and masks on. Man, yo. What's in there, bro? It's a baby, yo. Come on. Please.
You can hear one of the cops having a meltdown.
I need you to breathe. Good instinct. Okay. I need you to breathe, okay? Good. I need you. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it.
I'm trying not to get the glare off of them.
I just want to ask you, there's nothing for me to talk about with you. Do you understand that?
Is that
Do
better?
you understand that? But y'all gonna want all the information anyway. We'll get to that point, but right now you need to be quiet. This is not a game. No, absolutely not. No. Absolutely not.
She asking him to unalive her.
No, ma'am. We're not gonna take that route. You're gonna sit here and we're gonna wait. Yes. We're gonna get to that point. But don't you say another word. Don't you say another word. Thompson, are you okay?
It happened in 2021, and I guess it's something that's really hitting the YouTube channel.
Just stop. For your sake, stop speaking.
But I'm gonna have to speak to y'all anyway. Okay. But I'm not asking you to speak to me now. I've told you multiple times to be quiet. I'm sorry. If you ran from me, you made me chase you. I'm giving you a chance to rest and calm down. I didn't know that was in there. I'm asking you. I'm asking you to just stop talking. That's it. Okay.
The officer takes the opportunity to walk away and regain his composure, but the emotional aftershock is hard to contain.
Oh Allah, I seek the refuge in you.
He's
From the
praying.
whisperings of an accursed devil who whispers into the hearts of men.
You can hear the one police praying.
No. Yes. No.
Is that a little better?
Please, I'm not ready. Are you okay? I'm good. Excuse me. Where? Stop. Go take a break. Go over there. Go in it. Hey, good. Excuse me. Where? Excuse me. Ma'am, be quiet. Stop talking. We'll talk to you when we need to. Please be quiet. Bruh, I'm scared.
I think they're being mean to her. I don't like the way they handle her.
You are taking me for?
Because they won't tell her what's going on. She don't know. But I can understand their frustration too.
More officers begin to arrive and can only guess at what has the other officers in such a sickened state.
I'm gonna say pepper spray happened. No. That baby not bad.
Oh, what? Hey, come back. It looks like a kid that's curled up in there.
Not one of those, right?
No, just wait.
Hold on for a minute. Something just happened there.
They're not okay.
They're not okay. I wasn't okay. That's why I told her. I sat there and I done do that stuff the whole time. As soon as I seen who he was, I took off running too. So no, they not good.
So this the initial arrest. So I'm gonna skip all that because it's a long video. I'm gonna get to the part when she
Nicole seems to understand the reason for her.
when they to the jailhouse. So I'm gonna skip that part. But it was another part that I seen where the one video where these cops was initially talking about it, and you could hear like the one cop, he was laughing, and I'm like, well, that's kind of disturbing because you got two babies that y'all just found, two kids unalive, and to me that's real disturbing. So this the girl in the jail, and this the other girl, and this is where she's asking questions about what did she do, and you could tell that this when they get to the station. So I don't like this part right here.
About 3-4 times, and I done told you the same answer about 3-4 times. I'll tell you again. You are in police custody. You are going to be sitting right there in handcuffs with your bag right there until somebody with either equal rank that knows that was out there with this call, or somebody ranks higher than me comes to me and tells me to do something else. So get comfortable, relax.
It's like they're treating her as if she had something to do with it.
So what's my right? So you just gonna lock somebody up with no right?
Ma'am.
Not my right.
Ma'am. What's your first name?
Kazadi.
Kazadi?
Yes.
It's Kazadi.
Do I kill somebody?
Ma'am?
Do I kill somebody?
I don't know.
So why?
But what I do know is you're going to be in handcuffs in that chair until someone says otherwise.
I don't got no one. So why I'm on that rest?
What's your last name?
Kazadi.
What's your last name?
Chibola.
Okay, both of those are very hard to pronounce, so I'm just going to call you madam. And I'm sorry about that.
So now, so you guys are going to like me.
He's been real rude.
For something you guys are not telling me.
I didn't frame you with anything. I'm not Baltimore County. I'm one person. I'm just a cog in a machine.
Okay, you telling me my hand is clean. I'm telling you I'm clean, right?
Do you need hand sanitizer? Is that what we asking about? You are detained.
For what?
They never told her what she was
Until
detained for.
somebody out there. You understand I'm backup, right? You can ask me 1,000 times, but I can't tell you what I don't know. Like, it's not going to be some fairy that comes to the wall and says, here, Officer Bowling, boop, here's the information that she's asking for. I ain't got it.
Okay, well, I'm on that rest.
The precinct
You can tell me that.
That's like a loop.
What exactly is
happening?
If I get sick in here, it's gonna happen. If I get sick, if I didn't make no phone call from nobody, I'm not okay.
But I don't want that. That's just they eventually they let her go. But I want to get more into the actual with the girl, cause that's not important to me right now.
While BB waited in the car, she claimed she's been aware of the foul smell, but assumed it was a dead rat.
But man, my homegirl was doing so much to try to get the smell. But we never noticed it was coming from the back because we don't sit in the back.
How'd you try to get rid of the smell?
We always thought it was coming through the front of the car, so we got it power washed.
You power washed the car, tried to smell away?
The engine.
She knew what it was.
You starting to understand why this sounds a little ridiculous?
Mm-hmm.
After speaking with detectives, investigators note it was clear that BB was mentally challenged and had no knowledge of the incident. They contact her mother and arrange for her to be taken home. As for Nicole, her vague story isn't enough to satisfy investigators, given the second horrifying discovery made at the crime scene.
I want you to help me out to find out how these children ended up like this.
Okay.
Okay?
Children?
Mm-hmm.
Both?
Mm-hmm.
The discovery of a second child came only after homicide detectives began sorting through Nicole's belongings, though the signs had been present from the very start.
Me and my kids barely living in the car. Like, he's leaving around with the bodies in my car. It's okay. And the whole time I had them.
In a black and yellow plastic bin, buried beneath the bags and the suitcase containing the little girl, were the aged remains of a small boy. The child's body had been wrapped in blankets and placed in multiple layers of trash bags, similar to the girl. Their relation to Nicole comes as even more of a shock.
Do you recognize this person at all? Who's that? Who is that?
Their mother.
That's their mother?
It is, Jetta.
Who are they?
But that's when I had them. If you look at them when I had them.
So that's who?
I think this girl had a mental breakdown.
When you look at them when she had them.
But if she was tired and overwhelmed, she should have just gave the kids away.
Because if you look at them when she had them, they were very not taken care of.
Because evidently the mom was going through something for her to get them.
7-year-old Jocelyn Marie James Johnson and 5-year-old Larry Darnell O'Neill were each left in Nicole's care 2 years ago by her sister Deshelle, who claimed she was unable to care for them at the time. Investigators also learned Deshelle has an active case with the Baltimore City Department of Social Services for an 8-month-old infant who was temporarily taken into their care given the current investigation.
She didn't take care of kids.
She didn't do to him what happened to him.
Yeah, but
it is, Demetria. It's very sad.
Leaving them in any kind of predicament. Like, she knew the predicament wasn't okay. She knew the predicament was up. She knew. Like, she left her kids literally with me selling my. She left her kids in the room.
She thought you were going to take care of them, I guess.
I never told her I was going to.
So based on her, she said that the sister left the kids with her.
Come on, bro. I used to have to yell at the mother about washing them. I used to have to yell at the mother about feeding them. Like, I used to have to yell at her about everything.
Despite portraying herself as the better caregiver, Nicole couldn't even spell the young girl's name. She also couldn't recall either child's birthday. Whatever belief remained that she'd shown love or responsibility would soon be shattered by the grim truths surrounding their deaths. She lowers herself to the floor as the interview continues.
Well, let me tell you this, right? We spoke to your sister and a bunch of your family members, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that everything that you're saying is making sense.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm just saying.
What do you mean? What did y'all speak about?
Well,
y'all spoke about her leaving her children?
Huh?
Y'all spoke about her leaving her children?
Well, we spoke about a lot of stuff.
And of course, it's all going to be against me, huh?
Oh, I don't know.
Even my mom?
Oh, yeah, we met your mom.
He tells Nicole he won't discuss his conversations with her family, then steps out to check on her paperwork, leaving her alone to imagine what they may have shared behind her back.
I'm not going to tell you what they said. What they say? What they say? What they say? I done bust my for all my life. My mother.
She flipping not.
Be out here selling my.
She gonna need some mental help.
You told me not to get that girl her kids. I would have gave them back. I said this weekend when I'm coming back, I'm giving her her kids. You told me not to. They about to put me under the jail. They so selfish and so wrong. It was a group of people here, all family, to speak on me bad. Actually, where they been at when I've been growing up, I guess I ran away or something. Like, why? Y'all already know that's what they said. Now I'm not talking anymore. Now, since I'm a liar, and since I'm a this, and since I'm a that, and since I'm a this, I'm not saying anything else. Like, come on, bro. All the kids that I've been around in all my life, I'm gonna wait until my niece and nephew to kill one. I've been raising kids all my life so much they thought they were actually mine. I'm gonna wait until my niece and nephew to kill some.
While Nicole earlier stated she was living in her car, investigators located a hotel where she'd recently been staying. In the room, they find 2 stuffed animals, as well as 2 rose bears, one blue and one pink, with ribbons around their necks that read, "Always and Forever."
I think they're like memorials, like that's what it seems like. Always and forever. The website though, and then have all kinds of different ones, but even with their little ribbon.
They said she did like a memorial. This a lot, y'all, right? I couldn't even. It's We got a few more minutes of listening to this, and then we'll get into it. If y'all want to drop something down in there, y'all can.
With the exception of the stuffed animals, there are no children's clothing, belongings, or items to indicate any children had been present. This, along with their advanced state of decay, leaves many questions as to how long the children had been in the trunk of the car and what led to their deaths.
Can I talk? What can I talk through? Like, I need my mother to be a part of this conversation.
What?
Kizelle, what is you in there doing?
Conversation.
But you're an adult.
You what?
What's going on?
Huh?
What
No,
you
like, I want to
cooking?
talk, but I want to talk to her. Like, I want to talk.
What did you
to her.
cook?
Like, I want to talk to her.
Did she cause this?
Huh?
Did she cause this?
I want to talk to her, and everything will come out, and I just need to talk to her.
The detective tells Nicole they won't allow her to speak with her mother just yet, and reminds her that it's important to tell her story to investigators first.
And they gave them to me, and I was doing so good with them.
And you didn't want to give them back?
Nobody even wanted them back until maybe 3 months ago.
Is that when someone reached out to you? Who reached out to you?
Huh?
Your sister?
Yes.
Okay. What did
When she reached out to me, she barely didn't even care. And then we were supposed to arrange for her to get them back, and she, hey, maybe next weekend. Like, she didn't even care. They were forcing her. They were forcing her to even say anything.
Text messages obtained from Nicole's phones reveal multiple conversations with her sister, Deshelle, who sent Nicole money and checked in on the children frequently. She asked several times to see them, eager for them to meet their new sibling. However, Deshelle claims Nicole blocked her from seeing them. Now, for the first time, Nicole begins to explain the reason why, beginning with what happened to her niece, Jocelyn.
It was really an accident.
Okay, what happened?
I gave her a beating.
I can't hear you. What?
I gave her a beating.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next thing I know, she just wasn't saying anything or nothing or nothing or nothing. Like,
Okay. So you gave her a beating? And then she was not responsive anymore?
like it was mistakes. Like, I took care of them children so good. Like, it was a mistake. Like, I just was trying to discipline. Like,
Explain to me how it happened.
like, she got in trouble for something one day that I didn't beat her for.
Like what?
Stealing something or going in the refrigerator or doing something, and she did it again and she did it again. And then the last time it was just like, and I was probably more frustrated than I should have been with life, period, with everything, with why they leave me with the kids.
She
why
was
nobody's
frustrated.
helping me, why nobody's calling me, where's their mom, where's my family, like, what, like,
And then what happened?
I told you, Peter.
How?
Huh?
With what?
I don't even think it was anything. I think it's just my hands.
Investigators interviewed a resident at one of the hotels Nicole frequented, who reported that Nicole often used harsh language and regularly cursed at the children, particularly the girl. Another witness recalled hearing Nicole abusing Jocelyn through the thin walls and, at times, hearing the child yelling for her to stop.
You were upset because she was taking things, like from the refrigerator and stuff.
She was doing all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
Like, she was taking stuff. Like, she was getting the boy in drink. Like, she was just doing all.
And you disciplined her.
Yes.
Okay.
And it went too far.
Okay. How many times do you think you might have hit her?
I don't know. But I know she fell.
Fell on what?
On the floor.
Was she standing on something? No, was she?
She was just standing up straight.
Okay. And where did you hit her?
I just started doing it.
Okay. Like punching her in the head?
No.
Or
No.
where?
Like, I think I maybe slapped her in the face, but I didn't punch her in the head. Like, it was more like me hitting on her body, and then she fell.
How did she fall? Backwards? Forwards? Sideways? On her head?
I know she had a head, but I can't remember exactly how it was that she fell.
She hit her head? Okay. Do you remember where on the head?
No.
Did she hit her head on something other than the floor?
No, but the floor was extremely hard.
The floor was extremely hard? Okay. What did you, when she went to the floor, was she crying or was she quiet?
Quiet.
Quiet? And what did you do after that?
I tried. I just tried to bump her chest. Like, I was bumping on her chest really, really hard. Like, I thought maybe she was like, I don't know. Like, I was just trying. Like, I was just bumping on her chest. I was just trying to get her back. Like, I was just...
Okay. And then what did you do next?
I laid in the bed with her.
You laid her in the bed and laid next to her? Where was the boy at this time?
Asleep in the other bed.
Okay. Where?
Wow.
I stayed in that room with her.
When do you think that was?
I told you, maybe last year.
And then what did you do with her body after that?
I just put it in that suitcase and I kept her.
Jocelyn's death is
Wow.
believed to have occurred around May of 2020, approximately 14 months before the traffic stop. Despite this, Nicole continued texting Deshelle as though Jocelyn was still alive. In April of 2021, Deshelle even thanked Nicole, writing, "Thank you for taking care of them so well." Nicole admits she continued traveling from hotel to hotel, carrying the young girl in the suitcase, eventually storing her in the trunk of the car.
Jesus.
Jocelyn's body arrived at the medical examiner's office still wrapped in a comforter that contained a cigarette butt. Numerous bruises were found on her body, but an exact cause of death could not be determined due to the advanced stage of decomposition. Still, investigators ruled her death a homicide, citing evidence of physical abuse and neglect. With Jocelyn's fate uncovered, investigators turned to what happened to her nephew, 5-year-old Larry, whom Nicole refers to by the name Stink.
So, help me explain the other child. What happened? So he was still with you.
I'm just saying this for the
when
first time with you all
girl
too.
found the suitcase in the car.
He didn't even want to go anywhere. I was like, you can't. That's why they said they talk to my family. My family don't know me. Like, you can ask all my friends. Like, as much as I tried to push him off or I wanted to drive him off and I knew I needed to drive him off, he just wanted to be me.
So, what led to the next incident with the other child?
I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know, because it was like 1 minute we was playing and then 1 minute it was just like, it was like we were playing, like we was playing. I think something hit him in the leg.
Yeah, but that wouldn't cause him to die. Well, why would he die though?
I thought it was like a main artery or something.
Okay, well, explain that to me. Yeah, what happened?
I don't know, but then I know I saw him bleeding in his leg.
Where at on his leg?
I don't mean, like right here somewhere.
Inside of his left thigh?
Yeah, but I did like.
Was the blood dripping? Was it?
The only way that I noticed it, and honestly, I didn't even notice it until I started trying to stink. And then when I started looking at his clothes, they was bloody.
The detective offers Nicole a cigarette and allows her to smoke in the interrogation room as she continues her story.
What caused the boy's injury with the blood in his thigh?
I can't remember what exactly he was playing with. And I think I yelled. I think I swung on him for playing with it. But I can't remember what.
Was there a chance you hit him afterwards and?
I didn't see the thing. I told you I didn't.
Swung.
Good morning, that
one.
one.
Something. I didn't see the thing I told you I didn't see the thing that was in his leg until it was like. It was just like.
And what was it?
I never even looked at him. I never even took his pants off. I just seen the blood. And I yelled at him like, well, I didn't yell at him when I seen the blood. I yelled at him like, I don't even remember what it was.
Larry's body arrived at the medical examiner's office still wearing Paw Patrol pajamas. His body was also covered in bruises, and while superficial wounds were found on his legs, they showed no signs of deep bleeding. However, internal bleeding was noted around both his knee and elbow, suggesting trauma before death. Like his sister, Larry's advanced state of decomposition made it impossible to determine an exact cause of death. Although she claims not to know exactly what caused his injury, she clearly remembers what happened next.
He was just like getting drowsy, like the last thing he said.
So the last thing he said? What's that?
He said, can I lay him down?
Did you lay him down?
Yes, because he was sitting up in the chair. He said, my nigga, can you lay me down? And I said, yeah, honey. And I went to smoke, and I turned back around, and it was like, stay, 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 stay. Ain't what I answered me.
Where did you lay him down at?
On the backseat of the car.
Okay. And this was about 2 months ago? Or is it more?
This month is what?
Well, it's the very end of July.
I think May.
Okay. About 2 months ago.
Been sitting there for months and months and months and months and months.
In June of 2021, Nicole sent a video to her friend showing the black and yellow tote in the back of her car and spoke about getting odor absorber. According to Nicole, the child would have already been deceased at this time and would soon join his sister in the trunk of the car. Investigators later discovered that neither child had ever seen a doctor in Maryland, had never been enrolled in school, and neither had been reported missing. One additional detail raised further concern. Both children appeared unusually small for their ages.
You said that's got to be a 3 or 4 year old kid.
Me and their
The
mom.
girl was, according to your timeline, about 6 years old when this happened,
Yes.
and she only weighed 18 pounds.
Jesus.
Do you think that's after all of this? Because they were not tiny. Like, you see them in the pictures that y'all printed out are the pictures that I took.
And then the boy was only 21 pounds.
I don't see how. Because they ate all the time. They ate all the time. They ate all the time. They ate everything. Like,
Maybe, I mean, is that maybe a contributing
Ugh,
factor?
that's a lot.
If some kind of trauma happened, would it be made worse?
It's about 5 more
yeah, I
minutes.
didn't starve them, though. I didn't starve them.
According to doctors, however, it would have taken several months of malnourishment for the children to attain their low weights. The investigation concluded that both minor children lost their lives due to the neglect and abuse inflicted on them by their Aunt Nicole.
I just can't believe they came up here and made me feel like I was some type of bad person. Like I was some type of trouble person. Like, yes, I've been depressed all my life because of one of them mama. But I can't believe that she really came up here and made it seem like I was a bad person.
1 month after her arrest, Nicole's mother emailed Baltimore public officials, pleading with them to intervene and protect her remaining grandchild. The email additionally criticized social workers and Deschelle for not safeguarding the children. Multiple news outlets reported that Deschelle created a GoFundMe campaign to raise funds for their burial, and rumors later circulated that she may have launched as many as 4 separate fundraisers, though all have since been deleted. Following her arrest, 33-year-old Nicole Michelle Johnson was held without bond and later indicted on 14 criminal counts. The charges included 2 counts each of first-degree child abuse resulting in death, first-degree child abuse involving severe physical injury, second-degree child abuse, second-degree assault, neglect of a minor, failure to report the death of a minor, and unauthorized disposal of a body. She ultimately pleaded guilty on August 13, 2024 to 2 counts of first-degree child abuse resulting in death. She was sentenced in February 2025 to life in prison, with all but 50 years suspended, as well as an additional 5 years of supervised probation upon her eventual release. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that...
That's a lot. That is a lot, y'all. Turn the light back on. Ooh, that's a horror movie. That is so sad. This breaks my heart. My goodness, you're the aunts. You could have dropped them off to CPS. Oh my God. That is a lot. You could tell she probably was dealing with things herself. I believe the mom, it seemed like the mom was running from CPS or something too because they took one of the kids. But why, my thing is, why would the mom take her kids? But it was that from time to time she would check on the kids. You know, that goes back to this kind of reminds me, like me, I'm a caregiver. You know, like me, I'm a caregiver of my grandchildren, my niece and nephew. And sometimes, parents need to still, because they still have their rights. And a lot of times you still need to check on your children. Check on your kids. Call your kids. See if your kids okay. You want to, and some people feel like, oh, they okay. Thinking that, oh, my kids okay, they in good hands. You don't know what a person mental state is, or what they're going through. You don't know what your child going through. You still call, because sometimes it's like people get into they self. They get into their own world. Like, oh, I'm good. I'm straight. My kid's straight. I don't got to worry about nothing. But here it is. This sister left her kids, her small children. She left them to fend for themselves. Oh, they released her. I think she was just catching a ride. She had no clue of what was going on. I think the kids were already deceased. I think it's saying 2020. The little girl, you see how they say she laid in the bed. Something wrong with her. Something wrong with her. She literally said she laid in the bed with the baby. And when they went back to that motel, they found 2 teddy bears. Like she did her own memorial for them. And they said, and it also said, like, she traveled from motel to motel with the little girl in the suitcase. So everywhere she went, she took this baby with her, knowing that her body was decomposing. And I don't know what she did to the little boy, what caused him to, bleed out or whatever the case may be. I don't know if she gave him something, because she said that the baby said he was tired and he wanted to let out, and she told him to let out of the back seat. That is a lot. I believe the aunt had some mental issues going on. Something was wrong with her. Because she said that nobody helped her with the kids. Nobody checked on her with the kids. She even said that when she wanted to get the kids back, the mom kept telling her no. So I don't even know. But this gonna raise some eyebrows. This is a very disturbing story. When I seen that story, I was like, oh my God. It was real sad. It doesn't matter if parents out there and families and the people that you entrust with your kids, you still check on your children. You still check on them. You still make phone calls. But some people just get comfortable. Because they feel like, oh, my kid's straight. They good. They all right. Because they so caught up in their own world doing their own thing that they forget about their kids. They just forget about them. How you just forget about your kids? How you can sleep at night? But the one sister said through text messages that, but my thing is, why the mom didn't call the police? Why the mom didn't call the police? What was her reasons for not calling the police? Because it wasn't court ordered. The sister was not court ordered to have those kids. And how your sister got your kids and you don't know where your children are. That's crazy. Like, you didn't try to do nothing to try to find your kids, to try to locate your kids, to see where your sister was with your kids, to talk to your kids, to make sure after you haven't spoke with them or talked to them. That's crazy. Ain't no way nobody be like, oh, you can't talk to your kids. Because, baby, I would have had the police all over that about my children. Yeah, I'm going through something and I'm dealing with something. I don't been in situations where I had to allow family members, to watch my kids because we all deal with things and go through things. But I ain't gonna just not go and check on my kids. I'm not going to go just not know what's going on with my children. I'm going to want to know what's going on with them. So it's a lot going on with this story. So what's y'all input on this? We'll try not to be here that long because I know we got things to do. But in your leisure time, just go back and watch the story. I think there's more videos out there that have more things that they're talking about. So I might recap on this story tomorrow as well. But it's definitely a lot going on in that. And I feel like mentally something was wrong with the aunt. So do y'all think something was already wrong with the aunt? She got frustrated. Because when you have a lot of kids, you could get frustrated. You definitely get, and I guess she probably didn't have no where to take the kids, because that's what she was saying. So here it is, 2 kids. That kind of is not, well, with Nazia's story, it was more essay, but it seemed like these kids with this neglect with family members. If people in a situation, they frustrated with kids and they feel like they can't take enough, turn the kids over to CPS. Take the kids to CPS. Let somebody else get the kids. Because when you feel like you had that you can do it, I'm okay. You could tell she was frustrated. Certain things that the kids did. And then if the kids living in a motel room, all them in one confined room, the kids ain't outside. The kids probably, they say the kids weren't even going to school. 6 and 7-year-old kids not going to school. Nobody even reported the kids missing. There's so many red flags in that. So many, the system failed the kids. The mother failed her kids. The aunt failed the kids. The grandmother failed the kids. So many people failed those children. Those kids fell in the gap and somebody failed them. 2 innocent babies. They failed them. It's sad. I couldn't even imagine those kids being with that aunt and she's frustrated and probably no food. She probably, so if the little girl kept going in the refrigerator, that means she probably was hungry. That's why she was going in the refrigerator. She was hungry. And maybe she wasn't feeding them enough. And probably telling the kids, oh, y'all mama ain't bringing no money. Oh, I ain't got enough of money. Y'all ain't finna eat up all the food. I'm not taking up for her either. Because I can imagine what she was doing and saying to the kids out of frustration. Because the mama didn't come back. How you just walk and leave your kids and turn your back on your kids. And not only that, you gonna have another baby. She went and had another baby. Them kids had been deceased for like 2 years. I think the girl was in 20 and the boy was in 2021. But I think they got pulled. The girl got pulled. This is sad. It is so sad. And if it's someone out here who's, you overwhelmed and you don't have the extra heads or the extra bodies, even if it's your own kids and you frustrated, get help. It's okay to get help. It's okay. It's okay to say you're frustrated. It's okay if you're overwhelmed. I get overwhelmed. I get frustrated. But I have other people here too. I have people to surround me that I can say, hey, can you get the kids for a little bit? Hey, I'm finna, like when I go to the store, I be like, let me go to the store. That be my downtime for me to take my breathers, to take a deep breath when I go get food, when I'm going to McDonald's buying their food. It allows me to say, sometimes I just go sit in the truck or I go to the store. I go in my room and I be like, look, don't y'all come. Don't knock on my door. Don't do that. Just leave me alone. That's what I tell them. I tell the kids, leave me alone. Let me breathe. Because you need that downtime because it can be overwhelming. It gets very overwhelming, not only with your kids, but when you're dealing with somebody else's kids. And we were just talking about that the other day, the makeup of the DNA. You got two small kids, 7 and 6 years old. Being able to play with other kids. And if the kids would have been in school, she wouldn't have been frustrated. But nobody had the decency. Even the mom, like, she didn't even check to see was the kids in school. Your sister holding a full conversation with you like your kids okay. At what point? Put my kids on the phone. Let me talk to them. Let me hear their voice. It was so many red flags there. Even that mother, she felt them kids. She felt the kids. So I know everybody can get a chance to go look at this story, but there's so many things in this story that them kids, they felt the kids. They definitely felt them. The parent, the mom, the fathers. We're not going to exclude the dad too, where the father was in all this. The grandmother, she felt them too. And the daughter probably had some mental health going on because she kept saying she was frustrated. So something had to be going on that she ran the way that she left home. So for the sister to took the kids to her sister, she probably tried to get them, take them to the grandmama, but the grandma probably didn't want them. So we don't know why the grandma didn't want them. So the sister take the kids to them, probably telling the sister, just give me a minute, watch them. I'm going to come from time to time. I'm going to give you money. So at some point, the sister had to stop coming around. She had to stop delivering and showing up. Because she don't want to have a whole nother baby. So now she don't left her sister there to defend for herself like these her kids. So I fought the mom too. That she allowed her kids to be put in that situation. Because you went and dropped your babies off to your sister. And then you disappear. She not innocent. I ain't getting the mama no pass. You disappear. You just don't show up no more. You just stop showing up. You just stop showing up. Your kids, both of your kids been deceased a whole year and you don't even know it. Because you talking about your sister changed her phone number. No, baby, if she would have changed her phone number, you should have had put out some missing kids alert. So this girl allowed these babies' body to decompose. So she was mentally gone. She was mentally gone. It was like she didn't even know how to. I'm not gonna say she didn't love them, but I think what she was dealing with out of frustration, she did something and she can't come back from it. She can't change what happened. So you know she wasn't mentally, something was mentally wrong with her. Because she knew if she would have disposed of those bodies, they probably would have knew that she was the last one with those kids. Hi, Phyllis. So she didn't dispose of the bodies. So what she did, she probably rode around with them hoping that she get caught. Knowing she didn't have no driver's license, she was speeding. So due to a traffic stop, and good thing that the cops, you know, they say probable cause, he smelled the stench. And he knew that smell that he was smelling was not something normal that he was smelling. Oh, that's a sad story. All these sad stories. But like I said, anybody have any input before we get off of here? Because I'm not going to be on here long. I'll be getting up off of here, depending on questions moving forward. But I appreciate you all coming on here, supporting me, supporting my channel. Like I said, I'm going to still show up. I'm still going to show up. If it's 2 or 3 in here, I'm showing up. You got to keep showing up for you. And appreciate the ones that do show up for you. So I appreciate you all for showing up. I thank you all for showing up and supporting me. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I just hope that this video reached someone. This is a sad situation. And as a caregiver, I am a caregiver. I'm a full-time caregiver of my grandchildren and a niece and a nephew. And if you're someone that you're caring for, not just your children, and if you're a caregiver or of your grandkids, a niece, a nephew, or even somebody else's kids, and if you feel like you to the point where you can't care for those kids, you feel like you're frustrated, you're overwhelmed with the situation, call CPS. Don't feel bad. Call CPS. See if somebody else can step in and give you a helping hand to allow you to take a breather, to allow you to do some things the way you won't get frustrated. Because these situations like this with kids being unalive, um, in the hands of family members and other people, it goes wrong. Even sometimes the system fail these kids. So it's like a no-win situation with these children. You get what I'm saying? Because people be going through so much. And there are so many kids dealing with things like this, don't have a voice, can't speak out, afraid to speak out. You get what I'm saying? If I say something, being threatened, or like I tell my grandkids and my niece and nephew, I told them, I don't care who it is, don't ever be afraid, because y'all have a voice. Y'all have a voice. Don't ever be afraid. If you feel like something ain't right, somebody treating you right, don't be afraid to speak out. I let my grandkids know, hey, anytime y'all feel like, you know what, Grandma, I don't want to live with you no more, let me know. Don't be afraid. If you feel like your time is up here, you have a voice. And that's the problem. People don't give children a voice because they try to say, oh, that's being disrespectful. Oh, that's being them. They have feelings. They know how they feel. They have a voice. My daughter, Demetria, my daughter. Yes, because we have to reach out when it's too much on your hand. Yes, Phyllis, when it's too much. I have my daughter and my sister. I have my daughter kids and I have my sister kids. So I'm a caregiver of 6 children. So, but I do have like my they have like godparents, like they have godparents, they have grandmas, dads still in the pictures, some of the dads still in the picture, some of the kids. Like I said, like they're surrounded with so much love. So the kids here, I make sure I keep the door open for everyone, grandparents, aunts, all that. So they godparents. And like I said, I'm blessed to have so many hands on deck, with the kids that I care for, their parents involved, their parents around. So everybody hands on deck. So the kids, they get displayed so much love. My mom, my husband. So it's like they know. So everybody know when I need my time, I be like, I'm going. Can I go to the store? Ain't nobody going to the store with me. So I know my limit. Everybody know their limits of frustration. Cause you could get frustrated. It's a lot. Especially when you don't raise your own kids, especially with a young mom as that young girl. And I don't even think she had kids. Not that an individual that don't have kids can't be a step in as a guardian or a good parent standing in the gap. It's not saying that they can't, have good parenting skill. But you have this young girl who still want to live her life, probably want to do things and go places, and she can't she can't go hang out with her friends when she want to go hang out, when she want to go do certain things. It's like she don't have a life. Her whole life is on hold. And it's not that her life is on hold because she went through, through proper channels for her life to be on hold. It's just like these kids got dropped out and the mama left and went on about her life doing her thing. And she still ended up having another baby. But yet you got this sister who stuck with 2 kids, and she got, she was frustrated. It ain't like her frustration came from her own kids. And I feel like, at that point of frustration, she should have said something. But I'm not going to say that she didn't say nothing, because she said she was reaching out. She said she was reaching out to her mom. She said she was reaching out to the sister. She said in some part she was like, I know they blaming me for everything. So I'm not going to say she didn't reach out. They probably did reach out. But now that this situation going on, and as you see, the girl did, she got some serious time behind this. And I know, don't come in here with that phone. Go in the room. And I know this is something that she got to live with that. She even wanted to, it was so bad that she asked the police to unalive her. And then at one point she asked them, do they have, what it is, the death penalty. At that point, she didn't really have nothing to live for. And I'm not going to say at some point she wasn't a good aunt. I'm not going to take that from her. She probably was a good aunt. The kids probably did love their TT and love being around her. But at some point, she got overwhelmed and her frustration. And she just didn't turn, and probably she didn't want to involve CPS because she probably knew that her sister can do it, and probably thinking, oh, I got this, I can do that. But then realized she just got overwhelmed. She got frustrated. She even talked about how she punched on the little girl, and the little girl hit her head. So I'm sure she was hitting this baby pretty hard. She threw something at the little boy. So they had whips on them. So she was really lashing out. She had her own issues going on. She had her own mental health. And the things that she was dealing with and going on, she was releasing her issues, the things that she dealt with life. She was lashing out, and she was putting all her hurt and her pain or whatever she went through. She was lashing out on those kids based on the abuse that they were stating, that, the markings and things that were on the kids. And it's sad that those babies had to suffer at the hands of her, because she was dealing with her own, she was dealing with life. She was dealing with life. So there's no winners in this situation. No winners. And you got 2 innocent babies that life had got taken at the hands of someone that's supposed to love them. They say an auntie is the next thing to a mother. Because, in some families, and maybe some of you can attest to this, if you're a bigger cousin, like an older cousin, like in my family, like some of my little cousins, they call me auntie. So that's just a level of respect. And an auntie is like closest to like a mom, or something like that. That's next to a mom or auntie. And like if you're an older cousin, you have your little cousins. They don't really see you as their cousin. They see you as a aunt figure. You get what I'm saying? So that's that respect that they see you. I see you. I know you my cousin, but it's something about when I call you auntie. It's something about when I call you TT. You get what I'm saying? So this is a very sad story. And like I said, no winners in this. And if you're a caregiver, and like I said, if anybody hit replay on this, this is a sad story. Whether if you're a parent, and I'm going to say this again, I'm repetitive with this. If you're a parent and you have, multiple children, if you're a caregiver, a guardian of other children, niece, nephews, little cousins, and you took on that responsibility, even if you didn't come through CPS and all that, and you took on that responsibility to lend a helping hand, and if you feel like you getting overwhelmed and you getting frustrated, you need to back away from it. You need to reach out and say, hey, I'm frustrated. Can you take the kids for a few hours and give me some downtime? It's okay to have your downtime. It's okay to say I'm frustrated. It's okay to say I need a breather, because we need that. You need that. It's okay. It's okay. Because you don't want to take that frustration and lash out, and one of the kids do or say something, you smack them the wrong way or do something, and you can't come back from that situation because the damage is done, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's 11:01. I have 4 of you still in the chat. If you want to say some last words or anything, if nobody have anything to say, I'm gonna hop off of here to allow you all to go back to your day and doing what you was doing. Some of you at work. Some of you probably have things to do. Ask myself, because I supposed to been took these grandkids these boys to go wash their clothes 2 days ago. But we going today. So that's what I'm Mega, it's something under there. Your tablet may be under there because I see something under the chair right there. Right there. Look under the chair. So I'm finished. Under the chair. So if nobody have anything to say, no last words, I'm gonna end this video. I'll end it at 11:05. It's 11:02 now. So if anybody want to write something in chat or have something to say about the topic or any advice to if you have any advice to anyone that you may know in a situation like this, is to prevent a situation like this, must I say, to prevent something like this, to let them know it's okay. It's okay to say I'm frustrated or whatever the situation may be, because at the end of the day, it's sad. We want to be able to protect kids. We got to protect them. Protect them and know exactly what's going on. And we have to also let them know that they have a voice. You have to give these kids a voice. Those kids were isolated. Those children was isolated. They wasn't around anyone. They probably was so afraid to even say something. And it's sad that nobody even noticed. Even if she did have these kids out and about, nobody seen these kids to tell that these kids was malnourished. Like they said at the motel, like you could hear her screaming and yelling at the little girl. So there are people surrounded and around that seen things and didn't say nothing. For real, yes. It's just sad it happened. Yes. And you know how sometimes you ever been in a situation and you could see something, like they say, if you see something, say something. And then a lot of times it's like, dang, do I say something? Do you allow to make the call or don't make the call, because the kids can get put in a worse situation? And there have been situations like that. But if you see abuse, you report it. If you see it, report it. You got to report that stuff. And it's sad. And sometimes when you see things, how people be like, mind your business. No, it ain't no mind my business, because what you doing, if it ain't right, your business gonna be my business. If I see you abusing your kids, your business gonna be my business. Because I won't sit there and watch nobody abuse no children, not in my space and not in my face. You ain't gonna sit there and abuse no kids, because I'm gonna look at you like you crazy. Nowadays, many people ignore things going on around them, even things such as robberies and abuse, as you said. Yes, I seen this one. It was on TikTok. They did, like, how they do those little enactments, like if this happened in real life. So it was this kid standing. I don't know if y'all probably seen it. It was this kid standing on the sidewalk, and this man put his hand in broad daylight. He snatched this little kid and ran in the alley with him. The people kept walking. They was on their phones. They was in their tablets. They was holding conversation, and nobody said nothing. And then it's like the man randomly kept snatching the little boy running in the alley. But at one time, when they showed it, a few people did intervene.